How's it going, everyone? This is Kevin. Today I want to bring along with me to show you how to recreate film photos all within your phone using this one great app. So let's jump right into it. As we all know, recently a lot of people have been getting back into film photography and just kind of bringing up the hype again, which is pretty great in my opinion. I've always loved film photography. It's pretty great to see the photos, how they look straight out of camera without even having to really tinker with the photos. I've done a couple videos using my Pentax camera, also this one single-use Kodak type of cameras for film photography videos and just kind of taking you behind the scenes when I've done those videos. If you haven't checked those out, check them down below if you want to see more how these cameras operate. But anyways, what I want to show you is how to recreate a lot of film photos and have different types of film simulations all within this great app called Dazz Cam. This app is pretty great in my opinion because it lets you use your phone to take photos to make them like a film photo, or also upload your own photos to showcase how it would just simulate it and take that photo that you have into a film photo. They have different setups that you can get. They have the free version, you can pay for it, which in all honesty for the couple bucks that it is, it's not that bad to just pay for it to get access to everything. Since we know that shooting film can get quite expensive if you're doing it quite a lot, and especially if you're sending your cameras to get developed and all that stuff with the rolls, it adds up eventually a little bit if you don't do it yourself. I personally don't know how to do it myself. I mean, eventually I'll probably experiment a little bit with that. I tend to send my photos to get developed and then get sent back to me. Depending where you go, most of the time they're between $10 to $15 per roll. So it can add up quite a lot compared to just, you know, having your digital photos right there and then. One good thing about the film though is these cameras, you can get them for relatively cheap. So if you want to shoot film, actually, it's not too hard to do. But for the sake of this video getting any longer, we're going to go ahead and showcase how these raw photos that I'm just going to straightly go into from my phone into the app and just export them to see how they look, then show you the comparisons. And we're going to open the Dazz Cam app right there. So what you can do is, obviously you can see me right now, but it's kind of weird. But anyways, here are the cameras right there that you can use. You have all the way from just kind of all these type of film cameras, disposable cameras, a 3D one, classic ones, infrared, the instant kind of type of cameras. You can also do these video style of cameras, basically where it's like the VHS kind of style. So if you want to import videos like that to add a cool little effect for your stories or anything like that, this is a cool little method to do. But we're just gonna go ahead and pick the NT16 because you can see the samples and see what like people have taken and used the photos for. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick that one. You can even add like ND filter to it, effect, a flash, a prism, stars, like fisheye, and different kinds of filters as well. We're just gonna keep it how it is. So we're gonna go right here to add a photo. And so here are the photos that I'm going to use. We'll go with the first one right here and just kind of test it out to see how it goes. And that's the little film kind of photo that you would get to make it look like a film photo. So now let's go ahead and pick a different camera. Let's see that we want to go with maybe this DQS. It has like a little, basically, film kind of style for a disposable camera, like retro kind of look. So we're gonna go ahead as well. We're gonna add it to, I think it'd be kind of cool to test it out with this tennis photo that I did. And let's look it. And there you go, that's the photo right there. So here is the before and after of it. And now we're gonna try a different one. I wanna see with the black and white. I think this is the black and white one. So I'm gonna look at, there you go. So black and white, let's see what we got over here looking at it. So I'm gonna try the black and white with this person with the umbrella and just to see how it looks. And I mean, it's a little bit dark for my liking, but it's not too horrible. I'm sure I mean, what you can do as well, just put it in Lightroom or something of a photo editing app just to kind of brighten it up just a little bit yourself as well. So we're gonna try a different type of film for that same photo to add a little bit of a classic kind of look. and you can add different kinds of frames if you want to. So it's pretty cool to see what you can do. Oops. Just go right here. So we're gonna go again to the guy right there, and we're even gonna do this one as well. Might as well get two in action right there. Super weird, kind of seeing myself all the time, but here we go. So that's what the little kind of classic look basically looks like. It's pretty cool in my opinion. In all honesty, it looks great just straight off with the simulation right off the bat. Same thing with this one. It obviously is like a squared version kind of style of film, so that's what it is, and that's how it exported it. But I think it looks very cool right off the bat. It's really great how it simulates it right away. So we're gonna do one more style just to kind of get a little bit of a different kind of motion. Let's see, maybe let's try a classic one. I think these are like the typical classic, like kind of like what my Pentax would look like, I think. So we're gonna try it out, and we're gonna do this photo right here of her, because I have a photo that I did that had the Pentax kind of look. So here is the photo right there that we just simulated, and I'm gonna show you a photo that I took with my Pentax in that same day so that you can see kind of like a little side-to-side comparison. So now as for the video, I mean, you can hit this and I'll show you like the example frames of what it would look like as well. So you can do pretty cool stuff with these kind of examples and video things that you want to do. I mean, I've used it sometimes here and there to create little stories for Instagram, so it's kind of nice to just have like something just to make your footage be different for whenever you're exporting it to your stories or anything like that for your social medias and everything. But anyways guys, that was just basically a quick little setup to show you how you can simulate film all from your phone, whether you're taking the photos yourself directly from your phone, or if you want to import them yourself. This little Dazz Cam app, it's been phenomenal in my opinion, because sometimes I want to do a little bit of different kind of style of photo editing where I don't really have to do anything but just kind of simulate the film, because it is pretty fun to shoot film in my opinion. I just don't want to be shooting a lot of it because of how tedious it can get with all the getting it developed and the payments for that and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty cool to do it still, but just a little bit too time consuming to go ahead and get that developed. So hopefully this will help you out to just, you know, kind of create a little simulation of film, and then eventually if you really do like how it turns out, you can start shooting more film if you've never done it. This is a cool little way to kind of just see how you would do just from your phone and uploading your photos that way. But with all that said and done guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and share this video with a friend, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.